Pet peeves. We all have them. I'm gonna list my top 10 pet peeves for you guys today. I just want a disclosure that none of these things are about one single person. They're a generalized statement. Some people may think it might be about them, but it is not. It may have been about them at one point, but it is not about them in particular. And it is, all of these things have happened to me many times. And I'm listing them because they are my top 10 pet peeves. All right, number 1 is when people are late, especially when they're consistently late. I can't stress this enough. I'm a kind of person that has always been raised in a way where I knew that if you were 15 minutes early, you were on time, and if you were on time, you were late. So when people are late, it's like, wow, this looks really bad. That's just how I was raised. My second one is that when people incessantly tap their leg next to someone on a bench or a bed. Now, I think the one person that knows this is about them, it could be about you, but you know, it's about other people too. Okay, my fiance does this all the time, and it's such a pet peeve for me, and I try to tell him to stop, but he tells me that he can't stop, and it's like, oh, it needs to stop. Number 3 is, don't get offended when I say this, smokers, but smoking, okay? I think it's nasty, especially smoking in public. It's very super rude to people that are non-smoking people that don't want your cancer, sorry. Smoking in a confined area is really rude, especially when there's children. Smoking at the 4th of July parade, I feel like that's terrible because there's so many kids. There's like everyone of all ages, and we're all here to watch a parade. We're not here to smell and ingest your smoke. Smoking in a drive-thru, you are literally forcing the person behind you to smell that, and it's disgusting. Please stop. Smoking in a non-smoking area, like what is that? Stop. Smoking close to a school or a government building. I work for the government, so I can say this. A lot of people will do that, and when it is clearly marked not to. I've even been bartending sometimes, and it's a non-smoking area, and there have been people just walking around with it in their mouth, and I'm like, bye, let me get some water poured on you. Number 4, one-sided friends. People who don't make the effort to ask to hang out, don't want to drive to see someone, but want them to come to them, make their friends pay for everything, and never offer in return, etc. I've had this happen multiple times. I feel like, yes, I'm a kind of person that I'm like, oh, come to my house. I'll admit that. I don't generally like to go to other people's houses just because most of my friends right now, they either live with another person and they have like multiple roommates, or they still live with their parents, and it's a little awkward for me. When I invite my friends to hang out with me, if my fiance's home, by the small sliver chance he is home, because I love spending time with him, he's upstairs playing games or something. He's not really in the way of all of this stuff, but generally when I invite a friend over, nobody's home. It's my house. I know it's comfortable. But anyway, one-sided friends, I don't appreciate when I feel like I'm constantly the one that is asking them to hang out. And you know, it's a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, you know what? When I start to feel that I'm one-sided on this, I let you go. We're halfway through. Number 5, when friends try to befriend your friend, just absolutely no. Are you kidding me? Never works out for me. Always has ended up on the back burner, and honestly, crap talk. I had this happen a lot in middle school, and I was so sick and tired of it. I just found new friends because I was like, yeah, okay, you can make friends from other friends. Sure, good for you. But the moment that you turn on the person that you originally like met that person through, it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm gonna calm down. But like, seriously, please just don't try to befriend my friends if you're my friend. I did not ask for this. I have you guys hanging out at the same place because we're all hanging, but like, stop trying to be their friend and not my friend, because we're just not gonna be friends then. Number 6, when people can't go out without asking their significant other's permission first and having to have them there at all times. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one's funny. Why do you have to ask the person that you're with to hang out with anybody? Like, okay, if you're bringing that person to your house where you both live, that's a respectful thing. But like, especially, okay, if you're a different gender, I can get that too. But if it's like one of my girlfriends and I'm trying to hang out with them, why do they have to tell me, like, I need to ask so-and-so to be able to hang out with you? Do you mind if they come? I'm like, what is going on? 7, if you're watching this, Trevor, sorry, but I'm gonna use you as an example. People that talk during a movie. I think this is a pretty general one. Most people know, but one time I was watching Venom and we brought Trevor and we were drinking some wine prior. We are all of age, so we were able to do that. And he was talking the whole time and not quietly, like loudly, and ruined the movie for me. We knew people that were in there and it was very embarrassing. Just like, especially when you're with somebody else, but like in general, why are you talking during a movie? Like, if you're gonna do it and you're gonna watch it at home and you wanna have your own commentary, watch it at home. But when you're going to the movies with your friends, Number 8, people that do not say happy birthday to you, but claim to be your friends. This one jars my mind a lot because I'm like, your friends are the ones that will say happy birthday to you, and if they don't, I'm sorry, but they're not your friends. Okay, I don't remember most of my friends' birthdays. That's just how it is. I got so many friends, some of them I do, and the ones that I love the most I'll write on my calendar, but like, Facebook will remind me, as it reminds most people. I love that about Facebook. And so then, if I get that notification, it's so-and-so's birthday, I will choose to say happy birthday to them. If I barely know them, if they're an acquaintance of mine, and I don't really know them, I don't really feel like saying it, sometimes I won't. But if you claim to be a good friend, or especially family, and you don't say happy birthday, you have issues, I'm not telling you happy birthday, and bye-bye. Number 9, this kind of coincides with number 8 a little bit. People that stay lurking on your posts, but never like, comment, or do anything positive to show they actually support you. They simply are your friends to judge you and show your posts to other people, maybe? So, I am not a person that is on constant social media. I'm not sitting there staring at every single post that everyone makes. So yeah, I don't like everything that's on there for my friends, I get it, but like, when you're straight going like over a month worth of posts and not saying anything supportive, not liking or commenting, I know you're just steady lurking because you want to know what's going on. I mean, I have a couple people that are on my social media, I'm gonna admit, that I just don't want to delete them because I don't want to stoop that low. So I'm kind of waiting for them to delete me because it's just very clear that we're not okay. But I'm not a drama stirrer. I don't like to start that. I try to avoid it at all costs, and if it comes head to head with me, I'll deal with it appropriately, but you're not my friend if you're steady lurking and you're not supporting me. Very weird. And the final one that a lot of people can agree with me on, coughing without covering your mouth, and even worse, coughing into your hands. What is this one about, yo? Like, I see so many people that are in public and I hear it. I hear the cough, okay? I'm kind of a germaphobe. I have to keep things clean all the time. I've been like that since I was younger, but like, when I hear a cough, I'm instantly like on alert. Where did it come from? I'm trying to stay away from that. But then when I see somebody, when I see some of them and they're like, or they're like, I'm out. I am out. I'm gone. I'm not even going down that aisle. I needed that bread, but you coughed on that bread, so I am going to a different store. That's disgusting. And yes, I carry Germ-X on me. And yes, it's a pet peeve. So anyway, yuck. Freaking do this. Cough into your own stuff. Avoid the ability for your cough to get into the public area.
And that's a wrap, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This video is pretty much all about complaining and pet peeves, and kind of fun because I'm venting about things that I don't really appreciate happening in my life. So give this video a like, click the bell, click the subscribe button. Please support and show love on my posts, yo. And if not, that's fine. You're watching it, giving me my views, my analytics. If you're disliking my videos, good for you, because again, it is helping my analytics. All right, anyway, have a beautiful day as always, and see you next week.